your thought biological, and so therefore based in your body. But your body was also cultural and historical. So partly because you're an evolved creature, and so God only knows what's in there. 3.5 billion years worth of weirdness that you can draw on, or that can move you where it wants to move you. But also, you're being shaped by cultural dynamics all the time. And human beings in particular, like we're just watching each other like mad all the time to see what we're up to, what people think of us, how we should be behaving, are we being boring, are people attracted to us? It's like we're social right to the core. And that's another way that you can understand an archetype. Is like part of the archetype is that we are social to the core. So we're interested in other people. And more if you're extroverted, and less if you're introverted. But it doesn't matter. By the standards of, say, solitary animals, we're so social, it's just unbelievable.
Okay, so Jordan Peterson making some very good points here, quite extensive points. First of all, he talks about how, culture is bigger than us, and we're driven by so many things, including the millions of years of development of our brain, and how we don't even realize the ways in which we're being moved by our evolution, as it were. So that's the first point. The second point he's talking about is our sociability. And actually, very interesting, if you look at primates, they are surprisingly similar to us. And the major difference between ourselves and primates is actually language. If primates, I'm talking about apes here, and chimpanzees and so on, they basically have IQ around 40, 50, 60, 70 in some cases. The more intelligent apes are equivalent to maybe a 4 or 5 year old child. If they could develop language, they could develop higher concepts, and then they could develop a more extensive culture. But yeah, we're very, very strongly affected by our evolution, our biology, and our desire to fit in. And it's quite amazing that even though there seems to be a huge difference between us and an ape or a monkey or a chimpanzee, we are surprisingly similar in this, our longing to belong in the social hierarchy. Really is a key part of being a primate. And I shouldn't say this in any way that would suggest that humans are low. We're just a bunch of monkeys. No, we're more than monkeys. But the point is, monkeys are related to us, and we have this shared animal kind of evolution. And we are strongly social in our culture, and it's part of our makeup and part of our evolutionary heritage.